ब्रह्मानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिम् द्वन्द्वातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं तस्य मस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधी साक्षिभूतम् भावातीतं गगनसदृशं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि। ॐ गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुः विष्णुः गुरुदेवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः। ध्यानमूलं गुरुमूर्ति पूजामूलं गुरुपदं मंत्रमूलं गुरुर्वाक्यं मोक्षमूलं गुरुकृपा। सद्गुरु भगवान की जय, स्वामी जी महाराज की जय। शिवोहम। We are taking today the 30th stanza of chapter 6 Srimad Bhagavad Gita. This stanza is important stanza. It is telling Yo mam pashyati sarvatra sarvacha mai pashyati तस्याहं न प्रणश्यामि स च मे न प्रणश्यति। यो मां पश्यति सर्वत्र। Yo, that person, mam, it means to me. Pashyati, it means see. Sarvatra, it means everywhere. Sarvacha mai pashyati, and everything see in me. Everything is in me. It means I am the base of everything. Tasyaha na pranashyami. Tasya, for that person. Na, it means not. Pranashyami, and it not disappear. And such a mena pranashyati. And that person is not disappear in front of me. The Satguru Satchidananda Paramatma, the master of millions of galaxies, the only and only starration and the base of all galaxies, millions galaxies uncountable and billions universe uncountable. If a person believe or not believe on the God omnivorous universal, they have their own gods and goddesses, because they are blind and fools, because they believe in the projection of the society, because they believe on the hypothetical religious fundamental created by the planners of religions. The real thing is that the universes and galaxies, they are content only by the one God. That is called Satchidananda Paramatma. And if you believe or not believe, the Satchidananda Paramatma is omnipotent and omnipresent. No any point or the tip of pencil or the space in atomic orbit or nucleuses. So, even in this micro space, the Satchidananda Paramatma is existing there, so he is called existence. God is not sitting behind the seven heavens. God is not a holy soul, or there is no any son of God. The all person is the son of God, and goddess, that daughter of son of the God. Because God is not a man or woman. God cannot be known by the senses, because God is beyond the senses. So that there is no any experience. It is the beyond the experiences. This stranger is telling something like that. Yo mam pashyanti sarvatra. If you want to know your real presence, that is the existence, you are not a man or woman. You are not a particular religious person. These are only hypotheses projected on you. You are the pure form of the existence God. You all holy souls. You all most powerful persons of this universe. You all having God inside. Nobody is lesser and nobody is bigger. All are the same. But the dreams are different. The dilemmas are different. The egos are different. The desires are different. So, by the different type of intellectual persons create a network of the religion in peripheral stage in your life, and you are moving like a spider by these different type of faith and different type of hypothetical projections about God. But the real fact invented by the Upanishads and Geeta. Geeta is the abstract of Upanishads. It is the biggest Upanishad. So the Upanishad says that Sarvakhila Brahma. Everywhere is Brahma, it means God, existence. Brahma is existence. So I want to say, my dear friends, Yo mam pashyanti sarvatra. If you can be success to see the God inside of you in the form of your Atma, pure soul, the divine presence of your soul. Soul is not ghost, soul is not vampire, soul is not like that as you know. Soul is very, very pure form of existence or the presence of the God inside of you. If you can know this fact by the meditation, and you can detach from the all mortal things or the material thing or the physical things or the mental or the your unconscious and conscious stage of the mind, then you can get the total detachment, and only God will remain after this detachment. So this stage will come, Yo mam pashyanti sarvatra. That person who can see me everywhere, as you know that air is everywhere, as you know that in the daytime the light is present everywhere, as you know when you are swimming in the pool, you know the water is inside of you, outside of you. Yes. This whole world is the ocean of the God existence. And we are like a fish in this ocean. So God is everywhere. So if you can understand or you can see, you're beyond the experiences, this is fact. Yo mam pashyanti sarvata. If you can see the God everywhere, then sarvacha mai pashyati, you can understand. All things is containing by the God. Nothing is without God. Nothing is without God. In this stage, when you know this conclusive fact, the ultimate truth, tasyaham na pranashyami, Lord Krishna says, this type of person never alone. I am with you, or with him always. Nacha me pranashyati, and never he disappear in front of me and I disappear in front of him. He's seeing me and I'm seeing him. So this stanza has a very good and very deep meanings. This is the complement of 29 stanza of this chapter. Sadguru Sachidananda Paramatma, Lord Krishna, saying this character of divinity of God, that He is omnipresence. And if you do the meditation of awareness, Sakshi meditation, then you do the Sakshi meditation, you can know easily this fact that the God is present in you and God is present in everywhere. So this presence is like that. The ornament has a good design, but there is presence of the gold, which is the ornament being made. So Krishna is telling about your inner existence, not he is telling about any method of prayers. He is telling directly to see inside. He is not telling to see the temples, the mosque and other things. He is telling about that your body is like a temple and your pure soul, divine soul, in this temple there is a God. And when you submerge, when you know, when you see everywhere the God, that time you will be real disciple of Satchidananda Paramatma. Then no difference between you and Satchidananda Paramatma. They both become one. So the master and disciple, they will meet like the Ganga meet in the ocean. Then Ganga meet in the ocean, Ganga transform it into the ocean. You cannot differ the water of Ganga with the water of ocean. The water will submerge, the water will match with each other. So, the master and disciple, there is no difference. The unity of master and disciple is a transformation. Nobody can separate. So like the Jiva and Shiva, these are not both two things. The Jiva is Shiva and Shiva is Shiva, not Jiva. If you have the illusion of the Maya, if you have the effect of your thoughts, if you have flowing in the intellect, if you have the mood, that is the changeable stage of your mind, that you are a Jiva. You are not Shiva now. You are only Jiva. Because the Jiva is the slave of the Maya. Because the Jiva is the containing the dark ignorance. Because the Jiva is the condition of the sleeping. Because the Jiva is the dreaming. Because the Jiva is the foundation of death and birth. So, this Jiva, when get the enlightenment or Atma Sakshatkar, he transform it at once in the Shiva. So, our religious scientists of Upanishads and the real masters, they invent this ultimate truth that Jiva is a Shiva, only need to awake Jiva. Jiva is sleeping, Jiva is ignoring, Jiva is not knowing this thing that he is the Shiva. So Shiva and Jiva, not twos, they are ones. The master and disciples, not twos, they are ones. So when you get this presence of your inside existence, when you know this Atma Bodha, when you know this Atma Sakshatkara, then you will see there is only God is presence, nothing is presence in the world. All was illusion, all was the fake projection of your mind, and God is the real presence. When then you know these things, the all foundation and boundaries and darkness and unknownness and all the doubts will be break, and there is generate a real aloneness. There is nothing about, only you are and no anyone in this world. You will see that you are everywhere. You are everywhere. That is the stage of the living God on the earth. That is the stage of the Paramahansas. So, the Lord Shiva telling Guru Geeta like this, and the Guru Nanaka is telling in his teachings like this, and the Kabir and Dadu and Paltu and Upanishads and Ramayana and Geeta and Puran and Bhagavad and Devi Bhagavad, all the holy books and all the holy saints and all the holy rishis, they are saying like this thing. This thing is the universal truth of the Indian spiritual mythology. This is the ultimate truth. The yo mam pashyanti sarvatra. If you can see the God inside, then you will see the God everywhere. Chame pashyati. Sarvacha mai pashyati. And when you will get this enlightenment inside, then everywhere only God, only God, only God you will see. Tasyaham na pranashyami. In that stage, never you will live without God. God will live with you every second, every moment, every time. And the way of saying of Krishna is not I will disappear and not he will disappear. We are both, because we are not two, we are one. Sadguru Bhagwan ki jai. Swami Ji Maharaj ki jai. Shiva.